What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece episode 401. We are past the 400 mark. We're making it. Last episode was pretty wild. Got a bunch of gold Roger on screen, him actually talking. Not much interaction, didn't really get to see his personality type stuff. But it feels very... The only other way I really know how to describe this is kind of like a Naruto situation where, like, you hear about Madara, you hear about Hashirama, but you hear about them. They're these mythical creatures almost, but they don't ever show up. But when they do show up, it's like, holy shit, that's them, they're on screen. That's what it felt like. The arc has been good. The pacing has been really good. I mean, of course there's been some down episode. It's still that same One Piece formula of new place, new people we get involved with, as you can see on screen. The crew gets scattered. Crew kind of picks their own fights while they're scattered. Crew has to come back together to deal with like a bigger fight, XYZ. That's still happening here, but the pacing and stuff kind of felt better. I don't know if it's because the introduction of all these new characters of Kid and Law and the Celestial Dragons and Rayleigh. I don't know if it's just the introduction of these like kind of bigger characters that it's made it seem a little bit different, or if it's the same formula just a little bit like quicker sped up. So I was loving the pace, but now to hit me with this, okay, it's going to take 3 days to coat the ship, and the crew's going to separate again. So I'm assuming these 3 days are going to be spread across, like, I don't know, 6 to 9 episodes. Wouldn't shock me if it's even more than that. I don't know when this arc ends, so I have no idea where we're at in it. But we'll see. Kizaru, I think that's his name. Man showed up on a cannonball last episode. So the Admiral has touched down. He is here. Not only is the Admiral here, a warlord for the government is here as well. Kuma's here, Kizaru's here, and of course, you know, the warship and just the fodder Marines that they always run around, that always get smacked around. So we've got all that going on. The crew is separating. We left off with Kuma versus Kid and Law. We didn't get back to that last episode. I'm gonna need to see Kid's powers, because I'm kind of getting let down a little bit just off the little bit that I've seen, but maybe he'll shock the world. Yeah, let's go. Oh shit, I'm muted. Tell me why I enjoy Rayleigh's wife more than Kami, Hachi, and Papu Starfish Boy. Just so much more. Let's see how this goes. And then we still have the looming thing over our head as a viewer. It hasn't reached Luffy yet. Ace's public execution in the war to start with Whitebeard. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we've seen, what, 4 Rogers crew members? Or was Big Boy even a crew member though? I think he just did the ship. He didn't sail with Roger, did he? I don't think so. But we've seen 4 people that have interacted with Roger. Laboon's kind of captor, not captor, but benefactor, whatever you want to call him. Rayleigh, Roger himself, and then I forget the fisherman's name. Yeah, Kizaru's here. Okay. Okay. Who's he trying to contact? I'm loving the suit. Solano? Solano? Try it. What do you got to lose? Fuck it. Maybe you have a devil's fruit that lets you disappear. Try it. Did it go through him? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yes, it did. Okay. Yes, it definitely did go through. Okay, so are we talking about a time slip ability here? Some kind of Obito Mirio thing going here? Because you know that's one of my favorite abilities. In all, like, abilities. Okay, Sanji, Golden Foot. Jesus. Huh? Oh, shit. What'd it say? Did it a dud? Was he just playing for giggles? Alright. I mean, he definitely seems a little bit more intimidating than Okaji, but maybe if we get a little bit more of his personality, he won't. We'll see. Yeah, you can't break those trees, man. Yeah, he doesn't seem terrible. Like, him and Okaji, personality-wise, seem okay. I think it's the other one. The one that shot all those people on Robin's home island. Oh god, I thought he teleported up there when he put his arm around his shoulder. I thought that was Kizaru behind them. Man. Don't do it. Everybody wants a shot, huh? We're in serious trouble. Oh! Whose ability is this? Tell me that's the girl with the pink hair. Yes! I had a feeling that was her ability. Had a feeling it was hers. What that is? I don't know, but it seems busted as hell. Does she even have to touch the people that she turns into old people or little kids? Does she just have to lay eyes on them? That is wild. Especially if there's no easy way to combat that. If she just has to, like, lay a hand on you. Woof. That's crazy. I like that ability. Yeah, that's interesting. That was pretty dope. So Kizaru's got some kind of Obito Mirio slip through. Maybe. But we've never seen anybody else have things slip through them. I was gonna say, oh, maybe that's part of his hockey, and you know, it grants him the ability to let things pass through him. But I think that's asking a lot. I think that just might be his Devil's Fruit ability. What that golden foot was, I don't know. This dude has way too much faith. And see the thing, I can't tell if Kizaru's like genuine or like just fucking with people. He's already seen it. It's in the heart of the cards. It's Yu-Gi-Oh right there. What are you doing? So I've been told that he's got a bounty up there, kind of like Zoro's, the one that I think is kind of weak with the spinning blades. But I have a feeling a lot of these guys of their crew, they're just going to be kind of fodder. Like all these guys here, the panda, or the polar bear, whatever you want to call them. I think a lot of these people's crews, like their second in command, third in commands, etc. I think they're just going to be used as fodder to get us through episodes, to show us how strong some of the marine people are. I'm not taking any of them too serious. Now let's see how this goes. Okay, he can definitely... Yeah, we know he can switch places of things. We know that much. We know that much is his ability. He can make two things switch places that are inside the circle. I'm really kind of let down by Kid's abilities, I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe he'll shock the world, but if that's it, he's just a glorified Magneto. It's kind of... kind of eh. What? Surely. Oh, God. I was about to say, there's no way that would ever be that easy in your wildest dreams. Oh, shit. I love that sound effect from the 90s. That, like, Cell Frieza Vegeta, like, powering a Ki Blast. It's one of the best sound effects, honestly. Like, in any anime. It's that great. It really is. No shot. He's in front of us now. Oh. Luffy was passed out the last time we had to deal with this. Oh. How did he get in front of us so fast? How did he get in front of us so fast? Was he not just dealing with two others in both their crews? What in the barnacles, Patrick? Wait, what? Wait, what? So once they pass through a certain border, they turn into regular size? What? Okay. I mean, he essentially has a cavalry, an army at any point at his disposal. I don't know. I thought the girl turning people into kids or old men was gonna be the most like WTF ability. What the hell is that? I mean, depending on the, I don't know what the are those real men that just that say they'll serve you so he can turn them small to stay inside of his body? Does he run out of men? Does he produce them himself? I don't know. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I need to leave. Like, really need to leave. This man's walking around with a pillar. How is he everywhere? Is he just genetically modified and there's just multiple of him? He's confronting like every one of the new gen pirates right now. Oh shit, it's Gambit. Yo, Hawkins wants to run the smoke. I gotta see where my power level's at. What the fuck is this? He's really trying to give himself a tarot card reading. Who is Sentomaru? Have we heard that name? The suit is so clean, by the way. Well, he's got some information. Does he have a mechanical arm? Is that what that glowing is? Kicked at the speed of light? I mean, he dodged. I'm just trying to figure out why is there so many Kumas running around? I know he's been like mechanically modified, but like, is he mechanically modified to the point that there's multiple of him at the same power level or what? What? Eh? Okay, again, what's hockey? What's devil's fruit? What's just pure power? I have no idea. Wait, what are these straw dolls we keep seeing? Where's that coming? What is what? Where are these like these voodoo dolls coming from? Eh? Let's say we knew he didn't get hit. We saw him dodge it. Oh, that's his doing. So he's able to what? Voodoo doll damage to other people? How are those other people picked though? I don't know. Bro, who's gonna run this with the two of them standing here? Is that the only Kuma? Bro, get up. I was about to say. Get up off the ground. Please. Whoa, shit. Okay. Man came in there with a little bit of power. All the little new gens are joining up. They're gonna have to. Everyone's like, shit. It. Oh. Mr. Giant. I'm not threatened by him gaining size. I think he's going to get smacked to the ground. Those wings are small as hell. That's not the only Kuma on the battlefield, though, so I'm expecting these are a bunch of clone Kumas, but they're not as strong as the original? I don't know. I don't know. And I also can't tell if Kizaru and Kuma are, like, underselling it right now. Like, they could just blink these people off the map right now, no? I'm assuming yes. Yeah, there's multiple Kumas running around. I love that sound. Yeah, just let him charge up, guys. I think these are just Kuma sentries. Yeah, this is Zoro's had a bad run-in with that. But it's not even the paw. He doesn't have the paws on his hands anymore. It's not even the same yeah. Okay, I think we've all accepted that. I think we all accepted that. Air palm. Yeah, they're getting blasted away and kicked around too easily, in my opinion, for it to be the real thing. Oh shit! Why did they give him the Super Saiyan power-up sound effect right there with his gear too? Yeah, get that power pole out, girl. What's really shocking is that Kuma's actually holding, this Kuma clone shit is actually holding some of them back. It's not, yeah, it's not him. It's not him. I think they'll easily, not easily, but they'll be able to put him down. I think. He hasn't spoken either, has he? No, he did speak. He spoke when he ran into Law and Kid. It's a great shot. You don't end with that shot? That's opportunity missed. Did you really need to add in whatever these extra 10 seconds are going to be? Let's see if it's worth it. You had a great shot to end. That's who Kizaru's looking for. So there's another person on the map that we haven't even accounted for yet. What? So they save it to add in another character, huh? And that's still a great shot. Okay, so there's a lot going on. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so I guess the first thing to get out of the way is that's clearly not Kuma. Okay, it looks like him and all that, but it's not Kuma fully powered up. I don't know. I mean, you've seen this in different type of animes all the time. I guess the thing that stands out to me is, I guess, Naruto, when Itachi was kind of showing up in multiple places, but it wasn't actually him. Or like when Kisame and some of the other Akatsuki would show up in other places, and it's like, how are you here? How are you over there? And they're strong. Great, like they're strong. If any of them probably had to, if like all the crew was just one-on-one by themselves, they're probably still going to get defeated. But something's off. You know, they're not as strong. They're missing an ability or two. You know, something's off. And so that I feel like that's what's going on here. Maybe these clones or whatever are, or these puppets are 50% of the original Kuma. So now I'm wondering, did the real Kuma even show up on Thriller Bark? I'm going to assume yes, that's a real one. But the one that they showed us, that he doesn't have the paws on his hand. So none of these possess the Devil's Fruit that he has. It seems like they're just Kuma clones that get sent out to, I guess, maybe do missions that probably don't require him. I feel like this would be a pretty big mission, but maybe Kuma's doing something else so they can send these out. But if you could send a bunch of Kuma clones out there that are 75%, that's going to deal with a lot of people. You see that he's holding back Kid, Law, other these up-and-comers, us as well. But we already know that he's been like mechanically modified and engineered, so I wouldn't be surprised if they've got 20 of him cloned up to just send out at any point. Because if he was really on the scene, shit would be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He already is, just the clones is giving people trouble. And it could probably win if it wanted to. But it's not him, so we get that out of the way. Kizaru. Which one's his Devil's Fruit? I don't know. He might not even have a Devil's Fruit. I'm going to assume the bullet going through his head is a Devil's Fruit. Because we've seen people that have been really strong without a Devil's Fruit. Like Zoro is really, really strong. Man does not possess a Devil's Fruit. You know, he's up there. I'd say maybe Luffy's maybe starting to get to a point where he's gotten a little bit past Zoro. But go like one arc back, you can make the argument that Zoro's right there in power level. Like if they ran the 1v1, it's a coin flip, you know. Now when the Gear 2 has fully been practiced and the Gear 3 a little bit more, maybe Luffy has finally, you know, gotten up over that hump to where it's not close. But I say all that to say Zoro could probably keep up with every single new gen captain and crew member that's out here right now. So Kizaru's power could just be his base power. It doesn't have to be Devil's Fruit at all. Like same thing with Rayleigh. I don't know if Rayleigh has a Devil's Fruit power, but he possesses the power system that's in this show. So it makes him stronger. So I don't know what Kizaru's thing might be. Devil's Fruit might not be. I'm going to assume the Devil's Fruit is what seems to let those bullets phase through him. We'll kind of get more explanation on that. And he's, what is he, kicking and moving so fast at the speed of light? Was that the explanation he's trying to give? Yeah, so those two, Kuma, Kizaru. On top of that, we're getting these rando dando abilities. The girl, again, I don't know if she actually has to touch the person, look at the person, or there's some kind of, you know, there's some condition to make the people that she interacts with turn into kids or old people. I don't know what the condition on that is. The mob boss has I don't know, and basically a damn near army stored inside of him that he can, I guess, when they pass a certain part of a barrier of his, which maybe is the devil's fruit, I don't know. He has the ability to shrink and expand things, I'm assuming, which is kind of interesting that they put that in the same episode where the girl has the ability to make things young and to make things old. Maybe he has the ability to shrink and grow things, so he shrinks and keeps all these things inside of his body, like literally people living in there, cannons, horses, you know, people like living out their lives in there. I don't know what they get out of it. And they pass through and they come out regular size. Absolutely crazy. Kind of weird as hell. The magician seems to be able to have puppets or voodoo dolls set up to take damage, but it seems like the damage has to be redirected at real people. How does he pick those people? Is it at random? I have absolutely no idea. And did we see anything else? I mean, our guy walking around with the pillar, getting his ass beat, and then, you know, a couple of the other crewmates, the crew members of the other crews. The guy at the end of the episode carrying that massive, like, meat axe. I'm guessing he's the one Kizaru's looking for. What they're looking to do, that's a whole nother discussion. So we'll just have to wait. There's a lot going down. I was gonna say I really didn't like the switch up of the whole, you know, it's gonna take a couple days, yada yada, blah blah blah. We've got to wait 3 days, right? 72 hours. It's been 10 minutes, and the island's going to shit. It's not going to get better. So how the hell do you think we're going to wait out 3 days? I have absolutely no idea. I guess the biggest thing we're looking forward to is like what's up with the Kuma clones, the Kizaru's ability, and the guy at the end of the episode. See, I'm sure we'll get to see all the other up-and-comers' abilities as we go through. None of them have looked like, holy shit, that's an ability. Laws is. We just kind of we need to get an explanation on that. A little let down by kids. The girl, I need to know the specifics. If she can just look at a group of people and turn them old or turn them young, that's pretty busted. If she has to make physical contact with them, that could only be limited to so much. And the guy with just shrinking and expanding thing is just weird as hell. I guess he gets the job done because he got a decent bounty on him. But we'll see. We'll go ahead and leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,